All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to this month's Graphic Arts Alliance webinar. We are really excited to be joined with Fujifilm. We have Paul and Fred with us, and we're excited about our webinar. And before we get started, I would just like to say, upon arrival, if you can mute yourself. And then also we are going to be saving questions for the end. But already the webinar has a lot of content in the front, so we're excited and we've been anticipating this. So without further ado, Paul and Fred, we're ready.
Thank you, Nika. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Paul Albano. I'm a senior product manager with Fujifilm North America, based out of Hanover Park, Illinois. I also want to introduce Fred Henkel, who works with me here at Fujifilm. Fred?
Yeah, hi, good afternoon. My name is Fred Henkel. I'm the Eastern Regional Sales Manager for Fujifilm, but one of my other responsibilities is I manage the relationship between Fuji and the Graphic Arts Alliance. So I work with Nika and Wendy Romig on a regular basis. And we're excited to have everybody here today. And I'm going to let Paul go through our presentation, which is going to give you a brief overview of our products, but a lot of focus on our toner products, which are kind of new to the marketplace and want to give you a pretty good understanding of those products today. So take it away, Paul.
Thank you. Thank you, Fred. So what we're going to talk about, yes, our toner products today, but also about our comprehensive, what we call our digital disruption platform, which, it's all about finding ways to be more efficient, finding more effective ways to make more pages, to produce more types of jobs, more applications, to produce more high value jobs. And then at the end of the day, since we're in business, to help you all make more profit. So we're here to help you disrupt these negative process challenges that are in the market, so you can create positive, more profit driving disruption in your local marketplace. So sure, as everyone on this call believes, print continues to be essential. And if you don't believe this, then you're probably on the wrong call this afternoon. But it's still very essential. At its core, print has been an essential part of human communication and keeping us connected for centuries. And of course, we know print continues to be relevant because of its unique ability to engage audiences, provide more credibility. It also has the ability to complement existing digital strategies. So we know print and the power of touch is actually making a comeback. For example, printed catalogs that give people a more tactile experience, enables brands to stand out, creating lasting impressions. It even plays into a nostalgic factor. So these types of mediums are definitely making a comeback. Touch really impacts all of our judgments, our feelings as well, and it definitely makes an impact in consumers' purchasing decisions. So print continues to be essential. It's here to stay. We believe that the most compelling opportunity for the future of our industry is represented by the word highlighted here in green, is how. How is it produced? It's a small word, but how print is produced is where the biggest difference lies, and it's where it could set you up for the greatest success. So, however, um, you know, print, there's definitely some headwinds that exist. So we're going to talk about a few of those today, and also explain why the how is so important. And again, it comes down to the idea of process and process comfort zones. The things that you might do every day simply because they've worked for years may not work anymore. Even though there's a rapid increase in digital initiatives across industries, and our personal lives are being put on pressure, and there's definitely pressure on tried and true production devices. These pressures or headwinds can include the three things that you see here: an over-reliance on human skills. It's getting harder to find, retain, and afford skilled labor. Many print craftsmen are aging out of the industry, and it's getting very hard to get the younger generations excited and into print. So this is having a huge amount of pressure on the industry. There's an over-reliance on traditional methods as well. Traditional print practices are still required for some markets, but keeping print relevant overall in this new fast-paced digital world requires new processes to help you keep pace, to help you keep up with the pace and keep up with expectations of today's consumers. There's also been an over-reliance on extensive manual processes. So these are very time-consuming and error-prone. As you know, lots of touches eats into production time and profit, regardless of what technology you're using. So there are plenty of digital printers out there that still require a bit of human guidance and oversight. Just being digital technology, though, is not enough. It's how the digital process works for you. That's really most important. So we're gonna touch on a few of those today. But before we do that, there's been a lot of examples in different industries on how working the same way just doesn't work anymore. For example, if you look at traditional broadcast media, there's been significant transformation there due to digital technology and evolving audience preferences. This shift includes traditional platforms as well as digital ones, so more personalized content, a lot of AI and big data driven decisions are made in terms of how new technologies provide streaming services and also deliver online content and targeted advertising. Look at taxi services. So with the proliferation of ride sharing apps and car sharing, it's connecting consumers or riders with taxi drivers, providing a much more reliable, convenient, and economical way to to use taxi services or transportation as a service, if you will. And then, of course, we've seen great disruption in traditional brick and mortar retail with the proliferation of digital technology. So shifting from traditional transactional spaces to more experience-driven destinations, um, retailers really do need to adapt to changing consumer preferences with the rise of e-commerce, but also using the potential of technology to enhance the overall in-store experience. So as you could see, a lot of disruption taking place in different industries. Digital technologies have been at the core of disrupting older business models and creating new opportunities for delivering differentiated products and services. So we're here to do the same in print. It's time to disrupt the status quo in print, and we have a real strong platform of what we call our digital disruption platform, which transforms headwinds into tailwinds and really accelerating you towards greater opportunities. So I'm going to talk through our first take a look at our overall platform, and then I'll start focusing more specifically on our toner-based devices, which is what I'm primarily responsible for at Fujifilm. So embracing digital disruption is not just advantageous, it's essential for staying competitive and relative in today's market, especially in production print. And our platform technologies really help streamline workflows across different production methods, help you improve operational efficiency and expand your service capabilities. At the end of the day, it empowers you to deliver faster, more relevant, and highly differentiated print solutions. So starting on the lower left corner, we have our entry-level production APOS Pro product line. These are kind of, again, entry-level production or high-end office, if you will. They support CMYK color output capabilities, but also support some multifunction capabilities as well, like copy, scan, and print. We have a very small configuration here, but these could be configured with a wide range of paper input, throughput, and finishing features. Again, for those environments that are just getting into the production space or maybe a higher end or higher volume office that needs some production capabilities in an office. Our flagship is our Revolutionize Press series. So these are our full lineups of toner-based digital printers with full CMYK plus capabilities, ranging from full color 85 pages per minute with the SC285, 100 pages per minute with the EC2100, and our 1120, our flagship model, with support for up to 6 colors at 120 pages per minute. All 3 of these color models support a 5th color with the EC2100 and the SC285, and go up to 6 colors with the 1120 series. So very capable, very flexible, very consistent operability and feature set across the entire line. We also have our series of production monochrome products with our Revoria Press E-Series, ranging in speeds up to 136 pages per minute, as well as a full integration with third-party finishing solutions, such as those that you'll see from well-known brands such as Plockmatic, GBC, Standard Horizon, and so on. We also have a full lineup of production inkjet products supporting flexible packaging applications and continuous feed roll-to-roll printing. And we have our Acuity large format printing portfolio, which includes a broad range of printers, inks, media, workflow, and finishing solutions to help you produce high quality large format prints. So whatever need, application, and budget you have, Fujifilm likely has a solution to help your business grow. All right, so again, truly our platform helps to take you to a new level, enabling game-changing production transformation that brings new ways of serving your customers and creating exciting new results. And at the end of the day, these help you expand your reach by appealing to a wider audience beyond your traditional customer base and the potential to attract new customers. It helps lower costs. Studies have shown that production costs can be reduced by up to 50% with digital technology as compared to offset technology. Really slash turnaround times, especially for shorter runs. So you could process and deliver orders faster, reduce lead times, and increase customer satisfaction, and then even make room for more volume as well. And it helps to boost your effectiveness, deliver on the increasing demand for personalization to drive better engagement, action, and customer satisfaction. So that's really what our product platform is designed to do. So at this point, I'm going to focus, get a little more deeper into our Revoria family of products. So again, these products really help you unlock all the benefits I spoke about earlier with digital disruption. All right, so many companies offer digital products, but not all digital products are built the same. The promise is not always realized. So again, there's enormous potential to produce jobs faster in smaller quantities with customizations, but it's sometimes difficult to achieve with some technologies. So for example, they may not have the AI, and automation that you need to get sellable color and the quality that you need, which means more costly skilled labor, trial and error as well. A greater reliance on secondary processes, adding customization and embellishments that takes time and just costs too much. You need solutions that can actually help you deliver those capabilities in line without having to go over to a second or a third process. Complex disjointed workflow, again, managing manual processes limits growth and creates waste from end to end. So how to basically streamline that is important. And again, some of these technologies generate high energy use and also emit harmful emissions. So in many press environments, and your customers, quite frankly, have a lot more requirements now to achieve sustainability. So how do you produce engaging quality print while maintaining sustainability goals can be a challenge. So that's where we come in. So basically, as part of our digital disruption platform, each of our Revoria Press has been designed to help you overcome these complexities and helps you achieve stunningly engaging print with ultimate efficiency to, again, rival offset quality. Delivering four color quality is baseline for any print business, but our automation actually makes it easy for everyone, even for newer or lower skilled workers, to meet high quality and quality expectations on the first print to the last print. The ability to print on basically, pretty much anything. So saying yes to media from small cards, 3.5 inch, all the way up to 5 3/4, including banners, all the way up to 51 inches for banner printing, for catalogs and specialty prints. Also the ability to print on metallic and synthetic substrates. We have the flexibility with our technology to support those different applications. I mentioned before how touch provides for a lot more engaging experiences, and people are a lot more prone to purchase when they can actually touch and engage with your output. So the ability to make more when people print It means adding customization, the CMYK embellishments, and hyper-targeted personalization without slowing down the process or adding undue costs. Our inline embellishment capabilities allow you to do that. Again, eliminating costs and missteps. The digital age that we're living in means that orders come in fast and they need to be delivered fast as well. So our print server technology, our workflow automation software solutions helps to simplify processes, reduce errors, and enhance productivity. So, and as I mentioned before, the importance of sustainability. Increasingly, sustainability is becoming part of buyers' criteria. So you need to set yourself up for a more sustainable future with our energy efficient products, components, and waste reducing workflow. So again, we have a full platform here with our color toner press devices, which delivers CMYK plus capabilities from 85 pages per minute to 100 pages per minute, all the way up to 120. So it's a real exciting time for us here at Fujifilm. So the attributes I just discussed really help work together to help you deliver short run jobs, as shown here, faster, better, and with greater ROI, regardless of which Revoria press you choose. So the benefits there is it helps you get paid more with more luxury promotional materials, right size for any brand, increase dwell time with packaging that truly begs to be held and touched by the consumer, helps you make a mark in a digital age with compelling, action-driven direct mail campaigns, boosts emotional value with things like invitations and cards that help make great memories, and drives results at the point of need with signage that really helps stop people in tracks, whether it's a retail application or delivering materials or output for cosmetics or jewelry or other brands. So that's really the power that our color technology really can deliver. So just speaking about some of the specific technologies that we can offer in our platform, here are some of the reasons why Revoria Press output rivals offset quality. We support AI-based photo optimization, which really helps bring your prints to life with AI technology. We use advanced technologies to analyze and enhance your images before they hit the paper, giving you crisper, vibrant results each time. It might be difficult to see here on the screen, but when you see the output samples in person and you look at the comparisons on output without AI versus output using our photo optimization, the difference is really night and day. The backgrounds are much more sharp and clear and crisp. The skin tones are a lot more natural looking. So the AI-based photo optimization capability, which is a standard feature within our Revoria Flow digital front end, really helps make a difference in the output. We also offer a smart stabilizer system, which helps to automatically detect and correct color variations and front to back alignments on the fly. So the machine, basically you set parameters and the machine will automatically go and take an average of the previous prints and make corrections on the fly. So no need to shut down the press, which leads to downtime. And also, eliminates the risk of wasting, very, very expensive media that otherwise would have to be discarded. So that capability is a real good time saver and helps to really improve efficiency and lower costs. We also feature our Super Echo or Super EA Echo toner, which delivers the smallest toner particle size in the industry, about 4.6 microns. This helps us render very fine details with meticulous uniformity using technology, which again, which is 20% smaller than standard toner that's in the industry. It's one of those things again that if you see it in person, you would really see the difference. There's much less toner scattering and a much finer, much more consistent dot size as well, which really helps the quality stand out. All right, as I mentioned before, we support very versatile sheet sizes ranging from 3.5 all the way up to 5.75 inches. So postcards and invitations and small stocks all the way up to 13 by 51 inches across all of our toner press devices, which really helps expand the range of applications and jobs that you can produce. We also support heavy media weights from 52 GSM all the way up to 400 GSM with ease. So with our SC285 and EC2100, one of the unique capabilities is that regardless of the paper weight, the machine does not slow down. So you can maintain 85 pages per minute and 100 pages per minute at all times, regardless of the paper weight. We also handle specialty media and textured media very well, thanks to our advanced image transfer technology. And we actually have a textured clear toner, which really helps the toner adhere or kind of fit into the spaces within textured media. So again, for very smooth output, which again maintains the touch that customers like to feel to help draw in and engage customers. And then, when running synthetics and very sensitive media, there's always the risk of media sticking together, which causes problems as they're going through the finishing unit. So for that reason, we offer a static eliminator, which helps keep the media moving very smoothly, even for challenging synthetics and cling types of stops. So again, opens up applications for you to produce a lot of different types of work. Mentioned before how we support inline CMYK plus with all of our color Revoria presses. That really helps to disrupt boring and basic print and amp up the engagement and dwell time. So options for embellishment again includes 5 colors on all presses and up to 6 colors on our PC 1120, meaning again you have limitless creative applications and opportunities for your customers. Inline CMYK is really the key to productive, profitable digital embellishment. Enhance images, extend the gamut, add sparkle and shine, and make specialty media even more stunning. And it's all possible in the size and the speed that you want, from 85 to 100 up to 120 pages per minute. We currently support pink, which really helps to extend the gamut, helps improve skin tones and really makes the oranges and the purples and the pinks really pop. We support gold and silver for those metallic applications. White is great as an underlay to really help text and images stand out greatly, as well as clear for kind of that varnish effect, and then the textured media clear, which I mentioned before, which is great for kind of like linens or like textured paper, which really helps the toner adhere to the paper a lot better. I'll talk in more detail in just a moment about our Aspire program, but that's kind of a value add that you have when doing business with Fujifilm. We're trying to grow CMYK plus demand with free resources and training. For example, we have a monthly webinar series which provides sessions that help you quote price and sell CMYK plus with free tips and the like. So I'm going to show our Aspire website in just a moment, which basically give you an example of some of those resources. And again, at the end of the day, it really helps to provide the hyper-targeted personalization that your clients are looking for to help drive engagement and longer dwell times. And we also support a range of software solutions, which can really create really fully integrated, fully personalized cross-media campaigns as well. And just to touch on sustainability again, so these larger printing presses are traditionally known to consume a lot of energy and a lot of heat. Thankfully, our new technology or our new products have a lot of technologies built in to reduce energy consumption and, more importantly, reduce the amount of heat that's generated, thereby saving energy. Every one of our Revoria Press products are Energy Star certified. So again, that really reinforces the power saving performance and commitment that we have. By utilizing our Super Echo EA toner, which has a lower melting point compared to conventional toners, that again helps to lower the amount of heat that's generated and the amount of energy that's required. And again, all of our toners are VOC free. So that means, reducing harmful emissions and minimizing environmental impacts, especially for customers that are really concerned about that. So this is just a quick look at our product line, just looking at some of the key specifications. So again, ranging from 120 pages, 120 pages per minute down to 100 on the 2100 series, down to 85 with the SC285. We really have a complete range of products that deliver these powerful CMYK plus capabilities. And in essence, what we've done is we've taken the features from our flagship model, the 1120, and brought them down to the mid to lower range of the EPC segment. So really helping to democratize access to these powerful CMYK plus capabilities for the marketplace. So the main differentiating points is that the 1120 has 6 colors. Again, the gold, the silver, the pink, the clear, and the textured media as both the underlay and the overlay. On the 2100 and the 285, we support 5 colors with the specialty color as the overlay. So that's the core difference there. Each model in the series supports up to 400 GSM. The banner feeding attachment that we just introduced with the EC 2100 and the 285 can support up to 51-inch banners as opposed to 47 inches on the 1120. But all the automation features that I mentioned before, the smart stabilizer, the photo optimization, the file prep and submission process, as well as the productivity drivers that you see here with air suction feeding and static eliminating and dual stackers, third-party finishing options. Those are all supported across the entire line. The SC285 is differentiated because it actually has a scanner and a document feeder, so it can actually support copy applications as well as scanning from the glass, which helps to convert images into file formats that are used to share information electronically, but is also used as part of the calibration process. You can actually scan images off the glass on the 285 and use it to calibrate jobs as well. All right, so I spoke about the Aspire program as being something that really adds value to doing business with Fujifilm. So it's a free suite of resources that gives you and your designers access to training and tips and tools that you need to to learn about CMYK and to really quote, price and deliver output. We have live designer training sessions that take place each month that really teach you how to use the 5th and 6th color features that we offer. And let's see here, let me see if I stop sharing for a moment. A second, I will go to this link. This is the Fuji. I don't know if you're able to see my screen, Nika. Can you see the website?
Yes, yes.
Okay, great. So this is our Aspire program page, which again gives you access to the designer resources that I mentioned about. So we have our video, with one of our main power users, Christine Yardley from Pink Panther Direct. We have links to our monthly sessions. So if you just click this button, you could register for the next event. We also have a library of recorded events as well. We have our design guide, which again gives you those tools and resources on how to print CMYK with the Revolutionize press. It talks about the different colors that we offer, how it works using the overlays with CMYK plus with the underlay. So again, this is all free. And it's a great value add that we provide for our customers. And again, we're trying to democratize access and really grow the market and demand for you to uncover and use these applications for CMYK plus. And we also have our plugins as well, which again help you run metallics, like gold and silver, to give you the more effective output with our Revolutionize press series. So again, this is all free of charge. And I have the link here on our presentation so you can get more details on that. if you want to come out and see us live, we'll be at the following events in the coming weeks. So we will be at the Alpha Graphics Franchisee Expo. If anyone on this call is a member of the Alpha Graphics Network, we'll be there in Chicago from July 9th through the 12th, exhibiting our SC285 as well as our Acuity lineup of wide format printers. There's going to be a wide format summit down in Miami from July 21st through the 23rd that we'll be attending. Paper Specs, which again, I believe is more of an embellishment event that we'll be attending. There's actually a session happening today around Paper Specs. There's the FTA Fall Conference, Pack Expo in September, and then the big event is going to be Printing United in October. So looking forward to seeing everyone out there. But anytime you want, Fujifilm offers the Graphic Innovation Hub in Hanover Park for customers and partners to come in and look at our products, get live hands-on demonstrations there as well. So you could really see the products and the technology in action. So I would encourage you to reach out to Fred and to reach out to Fujifilm to schedule a visit and see that product or see that facility firsthand. It's really impressive. I also mentioned to Nika earlier that we're planning a virtual demo webinar in August, showcasing our new technology, our SC285 and our EC2100. So details on that will be shared following this call. So looking forward to having you come out and see the products live or experience them virtually on our upcoming webinar. So here we are. It's time to disrupt the status quo in print. We talked about examples of how digital disruption has impacted other industries. So with our platform and our latest advancements in our technology, specifically with the Revoria product line, it's really time for us to change the game and improve your efficiency, your effectiveness, reduce costs, and help your customers become more satisfied. So that is all that I have for this afternoon, Nika. I have a link here to printus.fujifilm.com if anyone wants to learn more about our products. You can learn about our toner-based products as well as our wide format and inkjet series as well. So I appreciate your time.
Great. Thank you. Thank you so much, Paul. That was wonderful. I feel like I learned a lot more about the Revoria press than I had known before. And if anybody has any questions, feel free to unmute yourself. You can also write it in the chat. I did have one question. I wanted to know if there are some advantages, like what advantages does a toner press offer compared to an inkjet press? And in what scenarios might it be a better choice?
Well, I think that the toner press, has a much smaller footprint. So, size and space. A lot of the printers I've met recently at events are concerned about space in their press rooms. So, an environment that is concerned, about space and footprint, I think would kind of go with a toner press as opposed to inkjet. I think toner presses are also known for their advantages for shorter runs and quicker setup time. So, inkjet presses certainly utilize digital technology, so they're also great for shorter runs. But I think compared between the two, the toner presses have a little bit of an edge when it comes to setup time and the ability to produce shorter runs. Fred, if there's anything else you wanted to add to
I
that?
would like to add that there's the variety of finishing solutions that can come off the back end of a toner press really scans the whole bout, the whole arena of that. The inkjet press is more of a production press that's going to line up more like an offset replacement. But if you're doing booklets and pamphlets and then Paul mentioned the embellishments quite a bit, and those embellishments are specific to the inkjet, to the toner world.
Yes.
Yeah. So larger volume, certainly, roll to roll type of applications where you're producing thousands of prints, I think, and larger formats, larger sizes, that's where, inkjet also has the advantage. But again, for shorter runs, for space purposes, for access to the inline finishing, the quicker setup time, if you're changing media, you can change it a lot quicker on a toner press, obviously, than inkjet. So, but the good news is, we have a very comprehensive lineup of both toner and inkjet, and they complement each other well. We also have software solutions that kind of work across our entire product family. So we have our XMF Press Ready as well as ColorPath, which can really help manage jobs between inkjet and toner. So really helps to integrate the two types of technologies very nicely.
The entry point, true, economically is a lot easier on the toner-based products.
Mhm. Great, thank you. And I love the Aspire program as well. I feel like that's very helpful for companies to take advantage of.
Yeah, I agree, Nika, because it's one thing to say, well, we have CMYK plus and we have a fixed color and a six color, but I think printers are struggling with, okay, well, how do I use it? Now, how do I design for it? How do I price it? So we're really doing, we're trying to do a service. We're trying to be a steward to the industry by making those tools available, the training, the resources to help our printers, unlock those applications, really help them help their customers, see what's possible with these additional colors. So yeah, I'm really excited about that program. It's relatively new for us, but each month we're kind of growing the attendees
Mhm.
to the webinars. So it's been great interacting with them, and these are like artists. These are people who really are passionate about their craft, and we love to provide them with the support that they need to use our technology.
Hey,
Yes.
Paul, can you hear me?
Hey, Randy.
Yeah, I joined really, really late. I was out on my production floor. I want to make sure that you guys see me logged in and I can get a recording so I can go back and listen to what you guys said today.
Yes, Randy, we will provide a recording. It will be in the your member portal, but I can send you a
Okay.
recording directly as well.
That's great.
I'll make sure to write a note for that.
Just a coincidence, Fiery had their CMYK Plus WebEx this morning, which I did join and watch. And then this one, when I got back to my desk later, I said, "Oh my God, they're having theirs too."
Yeah.
I'm very interested in the Fujifilm Vivoria. Um, my company, Kaspari, has not made a commitment to a CMYK Plus. We're a two Canon image press site, and they're almost both maxed out.
Yeah.
We have tremendous embellishments in our plant. And if you come in and watch the foil embellishment or the embossing or the die
Mhm.
cutting, it looks like turn of the century. I mean, we got
Mhm.
Kluges and windmills, Heidelberg windmills, and we're stamping and Pantoning, and we're doing a lot of stuff, but none of it happens digitally. We're just getting a stack of CMYK stuff out. But
Mhm.
I worked for Kodak for 10 years. I worked for Harlequin. I worked for Canon USA as an apps guy. I've been here 10 years now, and I got all the profiling softwares and stuff, and all of our papers are perfectly gray balanced and profiled and everything. In this morning's seminar from Fiery, uh, uh, gave me a great understanding of how easy it would be for me to continue profiling for our very nice uncoated papers with a little texture and just get phenomenal, whether we want to add an orange or a pink and get that flexibility of going beyond the CMYK gamut,
Yep.
white on a black paper and then put gold on it. And my whole head was just spinning. I said, wow, my company should really look at this stuff. I mean, we are committed to the older way of embellishing, but as
Right.
our volume goes up, we're not going to be able to find the craftsmen. They're giving us the dates when they're going to retire.
Yep.
Um, Stuff's happening.
Yep.
Mhm.
We looked at the Irides quite in depth, and I liked it a lot with Xerox. And Xerox does a good job on our uncoated paper of uh, printing just the CMYK on our slightly textured uncoated papers, which not all digital presses can do. I mean, I go to Ricoh or Konica Minolta and I get speckly, spottily, motley colors compared.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I'm
Yeah.
interested because I know you guys have been the driving force behind manufacturing stuff that our let's call them our dealership in the USA called puts out there. I also know that they have to do really well with your older technology called an Iridis before they're going to gain a contract to start selling the your more modern press that you have there. I'm very interested in seeing what you guys can do. So
That's
Yeah,
great, Randy. Yep.
yeah, and Randy, I'll send you over the recording as well. And we do have a great program with Fuji. The Revoria Press is in our contract summary. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact myself, Wendy, and Fred is our main contact.
Okay, Fred.
All of our Graphic Arts Alliance members.
All right, you guys. I'm
Yep.
glad I got in
Thank
at the
you.
end.
Thank you for joining, Randy. Thank you.
Yes, of
Take
course.
care.
Yeah, and if there's any other questions that members have, Fred's contact information will be sent over in the newsletter, and also it is in the contract summary as well. But I would just like to say thank you, Fred, and thank you, Paul, for being here. It was great information, and our members have reached out about the Revoria, and it's exciting to get that interaction. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Nika. It's
Thank
our
you.
pleasure.
Thanks
And
everybody
thank
for
you to
taking
folks
some
for thanks
time.
to the folks who joined us today. And yeah, we're happy to follow up and provide any additional information or answer any questions that might come up after the call. So thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. And I guess I'll see both of you at the Pretty United show. And until then, we'll talk soon. But thank you, everybody, and have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.